Here we are, we're live. This is my first attempt at doing it this way. I am going to be doing this a lot in the near future. I'm going to be finding a way to add interviews this way. This is not going to be an exciting episode. I just want to explain a little bit about what the One Up News Network is. And I'm going to do it a little bit in Portuguese, a little bit in English, because I'm big in Brazil and I'm trying to get big in America. So anyway, a little background here is my name is Mark James Nealon. I go by Bamboo Man. I go by, I don't know, brother to some, friend to many. Anyway, I have been brought up in a long line of good people trying to do good things for this world. My father was a journalist that was in Brazil during the most critical time of Brazilian's history. My parents have written a number of books. I fancy myself somewhat of a storyteller, a comedian, entrepreneur. So these are going to be the topics that I will discuss from my bunker here in the mountains of Sandy City, Utah, where I was born, where I was shunned from at age 15. I then went to Northern California, spent a lot of time in Brazil over the years, and now we are back at square one. I'm here taking care of my parents, who I left their home at age 15. So I came back and said I'll give them 3 years more to take care of them. So we are here in the bunker where my father called his office for years, where many of the research for his books were done. Um, anyway, just a brief synopsis in Portuguese. Estou só falando sobre minha experiência de vida até agora e por que eu estou fazendo essa agência de notícias. Minha visão para esse projeto é para a gente ter a maior rede de notícias do mundo um dia. E é feito por vocês, por eu, por pessoas que têm boa vontade e querem repassar notícias boas e querem ajudar as pessoas a ter, vamos dizer, a liberdade de poder dar risada de tudo. Porque hoje é um momento muito, muito importante para nós, na nossa história de humanidade. A gente está hoje dando bem-vindos. We are giving welcome to the AI. I go back and forth in the language thing here. I'm just going to try and find out who I have the most followers and listeners for. And this is what I'm going to talk to. So, anyway, I'm going to end this stream in a few minutes here. I'm going to keep talking for a bit, but hopefully this gets out into the matrix. And all of the people that watch this, please comment. Please tell me your feedback. Tell me if you'd like to be a journalist. The idea of the One Up News Network is that we give one up on the world. And basically it's like this, is that if you can laugh at yourself, if you can laugh at the world, you got one up on everybody, because literally God is a comedian. We are triggered by laughter to release our stress, release our problems when we laugh. And I feel that laughter is the greatest medicine. So that's the purpose of this podcast. I'm calling the One Up News Network podcast because I am the first of doing this. And then I'm going to invite others to be a part of the network, and we're going to expand. We'll have a YouTube channel, and then we'll have everybody can kind of have their own channels, and then we'll all kind of be together. So anyway, if you are interested in joining the One Up News Network, let me know, as I am putting together what I call the Cool Kids Club, that is the most exclusive club in the world. Anyone can join it. You just have to be a good person. You have to promise to share the love and kill the fear. That's all we want to do, and we want to make people laugh. So your aspiring comedic dreams can come true through this. I feel like through bringing together people, like, let's say, it's been done a number of times in our world history, you can do great things. So we're looking for the pure of heart, the gems that need some roughing, roughing up to get shined up. Anyway, this is the One Up News Network. It is one up on the world, one up on your friends, your enemies, your frenemies, your families. Sometimes they can be your frenemies. Part of my existence is, yes, being the youngest of seven very impressive, very talented people. So this is where I kind of fall in the world, is I feel like telling the stories of the great people that have come before me, telling a little bit about my crazy stories, and hopefully I can again do interviews with very exciting people. I have a number of street interviews I've already done, somewhat as a One Up News Network reporter. So I'm going to be doing this quite frequently. Hopefully I'll start off every day with kind of a news rundown. I have a horrible habit of reading through the news every morning and wasting half my day. So I might as well do it on a news feed and discuss some of the things that I think that are in the news that are newsworthy that you should be following up on. So number one is AI. AI is basically the next big thing that is going to change our lives in many, many different ways. It's going to replace many jobs in many different ways. And I have had an absolute wonderful time getting to know this technology. So anyway, I will many times reference ChatGPT. I will use that as my fact checker, and I will do all that I can so I'm not spreading real fake news. I want to spread fake news that everybody knows is fake, and that's why it's okay. Anyway, Costco is rolling out its strictest membership change yet, and shoppers are not happy. Costco, go fuck yourself. Okay, we've been going there for years now. What is it? Let's see here. Anyway, gotta show your card twice. No big deal. Everybody needs to mellow out. Not a big deal. Anyway, yeah, dumb stuff here. It's Valentine's Day. We should talk about that. This will be. I'm actually gonna have some Valentine's love, I believe. But last year it got ruined, so we'll see if it happens. You know, I've found that the best way to not be disappointed in life is lowering your expectations. Anywho, Tesla Cybertruck owners are finding a critical flaw with a few stickers rights. I've got a deposit on the Tesla Cybertruck, but I am trying to decide if I will pull the trigger on it. But there seems to be a lot of issues with said vehicle. Elon Musk, while he can be inspiring, while he can show us a business model that can be attempted to create. But anyway, he's an interesting character. We'll get into discussing Elon Musk throughout the podcast and over the time, because while he's been a great inspiration to me, I think he does a lot of things that are kind of stupid and embarrassing to the cause. Anyway, but I am glad that he is a partaker in, let's say, what I call smart drugs, and things that help expand your consciousness, which will help expand your creativity, which also help you keep your eye on the prize sometimes. So anyway, this is kind of what I plan to do, is go over the news. Eventually we're going to do something a little more formal, where I will be somewhat looking like Ron Burgundy or whoever. I will have other characters that I can get on here with me as well. So anyway, this has been the pilot podcast, where I'm just, again, explaining what I'm going to do, what topics I'm going to cover. I'm going to jump a lot into AI. I'm going to jump a lot into bamboo. My passion in life has been, for the last 10 years, is trying to figure out the Rubik's Cube that is the bamboo market of the Americas, and trying to make this a predominant source of bamboo for the world, and also doing things like building with it, doing from building, toilet paper, everything that's being done already on a smaller scale. I would like to adopt that at a larger scale. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and tie it up here at 10 minutes. This was the first live stream of the One Up News Network, hosted by Mark James Neeleman. And like, share, let me know what you want the show to be like. And we're going to build it together, because it's not my network. It's our Ciao from the Lion in Zion.